In this video, I'm going to talk about an application called Explain Everything. It's an application that I use mostly on the iPad to make some of the videos that I put up on YouTube. So just to give you a sense of how I make those videos, I'm going to make this video just to explain how I use it. Okay, if you go on the website, this one here, then you have a better chance of finding out exactly how it can work for different people and probably for yourself. But in this video, I'm just going to talk about how I use it. So this is the website. You can create, collaborate, share, and discover. These are some of the things you can do: teach and present, create explanation videos, provide media feedback, create templates. I mostly use mine for making videos on just explaining a few things and physics problems, mathematics problems, but you can use it for brainstorming and capturing animations and media, rethinking email and text, and as a thought journal. So you can actually use it to take notes or to make to put down ideas that you might have on the go, because it's also on the iPhone, so you can actually do that. Here you can watch a video to see Explain Everything and SchoolTube Web IT Conference, Fredericia 2016. I'm gonna show you some of the SchoolTube integration on the iPad application. So here are some of the features. You can draw, enter text, import photos, videos, or files. You can move this whole thing around. You can use the laser pointer. I'm gonna show you that on my iPad. You can zoom and pan. You can use the inspector tool, and also you can have a timeline, and you can record right there, and that's all gonna come up. So these are some of the perspectives by teachers that have used it. So you've got the iPad application, then you've got the Chromebook application, news and insights. So you can also have a look at this. One of the videos is gravitational waves. So what's happened to that? Let's go back to it. Let's go back to the website. So one of the videos that you can watch is on gravitational waves, which have recently been discovered. And here is their social media presence right there. So you got their YouTube channel, Vimeo, Instagram, Google+, Twitter, and Facebook. Okay, so let's go to the application on the iPad, and I've got 3 of them here. So there is this one in the top right corner, Explain Everything. That's the classic version. I think that's the free version. This one here is the paid version, and then I've got another one here which is also a paid version. So I'm gonna go to this one first, the Explain Everything Classic. And so these are some of the sort of Explain Everythings that I have made, but some of these are not recorded, they're not videos, they're just, you can almost do it like you're making a PowerPoint presentation or something, and I'm gonna show you how we go about that. So maybe just to show you one, for example, this one here. Okay, so this is basically a question paper that I've imported from elsewhere into here, and if you look at that, it's got all the slides from slide 1 to slide 28. So to jump to say slide 8, I just click on there and I'm on slide 8, which is number 10. I can zoom in and out, okay, to show the question that I'm working at. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna actually import one just now to show you how I then use it to work this out and record them. Okay, so I'm gonna say no to save changes to that one, and I'm gonna start with making a new explain everything. So I can select landscape, portrait, or 16:9 HD TV. I can select a color template. The first one is this one here. That's a color template, which you can select, and at the top here, highlighted in blue, that's your writing tool. So as it is, it's on the thickest, and the color is black down here. So if I do that, that's how thick it is. And if you're explaining something on an iPad screen, iPad Pro, then it's probably too big, unless what you're demonstrating is just a simple, maybe just one diagram or something like that. So you can change the color here to red, or you can change to blue. So those are the colors which come with this template, and the colors are chosen so that they go with the template. If they put a white color on a template like this one, then it's not going to show. So those colors can actually be changed. So if I go to the black color and I press on it, I can actually change that to green, so that becomes green. Okay, and I can put it back to black, so it's back to black. I can put it to brown, and it's now brown. Okay, but let me put it back to black, then I'll show you how you can change the thickness. So going back to the writing tool, I can reduce the thickness to that, or to that, or to that, and this tiniest one is this one. Okay, I normally like to work with the third one, okay, because that makes life easier for most of the explanations. Right, so you can also have like that tool there for writing as well, and this one is a little bit less darker than this one here if you compare them. Okay, maybe I need to thicken that so that I can compare. Yeah, if you look at that, you can see you can also add a shape. So say a circle, but the circle, you can make it oval or you can make it a circle. You can also change the color of that circle, or you can change you can do a square, a red square. You can also do an arrow. Okay, you can do a star. Let me change that to blue, so there is a star. Okay, and you can write in. So before I text anything, I'm going to add a new slide because now this is crowded. Okay, and by the way, before I do that, in fact, if I wanted to, if you look here, it's I've selected auto group, which means all of these characters are written here. I can, if I zoom in, okay, some of them are grouped together, so I can zoom that in and reduce their size. Okay, and so I can have space for whatever else I want to do. I can move these around. Okay, I'm gonna add a new page. So now I've got two slides here, and I'm going to click on text, and when I click inside, now I can type. Now I can type in whatever I want to do, and the editor is quite comprehensive. I can center my text, I can make it bold. I think I need to select first, so select all there and select bold. I think I can change the color as well if I want to, and I can add characters like x squared, which is a mathematical term. I can change the font here. I like to use, wait for it, Georgia. So if I highlight all of that, select all, then I can choose Georgia, which is down here. There you go. Okay, and again I can change the size of the box like that. Okay, I can move this around. I place it there. If I click on the plus sign, this is interesting because now I can import a video or a photograph or any other media. I can search in, say, photos, and maybe search that one. There's nothing there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't want to show too many photos. Okay, let me choose that one. Looks like there's nothing there. In fact, I think it's because I have chosen to import photos, videos, or files, and there are no files or videos in my album. So you can select from a number of other sources. There is this CallTube that we were talking about that time. You can also import from Evernote, Dropbox, G Drive, from Box, from OneDrive, from iCloud, Future Classroom, iTunes, WebDAV. Okay, this one is the pointer, laser pointer. So if I've got a bunch of writing here or a diagram that I want to show, I can use the laser pointer. This here is for grouping, and I'm grouping, locking all the characters that you've got on the page. Then this return tool can take you back a number of steps, so instead of deleting or erasing, you can use that. This is for zooming in. If you click on that, you can zoom in. This one removes a lot of the clutter around here. Okay, the record button here means that you can record what you're doing on the screen. So now I am recording, now recording. Okay, if I stop that, I can play it back. It means that you can record what you're doing on the screen. So now I am recording, now recording. Okay, if I stop that, brilliant. I can also mute the microphone here, so that if I'm recording and I don't want background noise, I can just mute the microphone. And here is the cool thing: after I finish everything, I can upload this. So I need to save it. So this is a demo, explain everything, demo EE. I've saved it, and now look what I can do with it. I can save it in photos. I can send it via iMessage. I can open it in the App Store. Okay, I can save it to Dropbox. I can upload it to YouTube. Okay, I can save it in G Drive, iTunes, WebDAV, Box, OneDrive, Evernote, Vimeo, in Yuku, Future Classroom, CallTube, email it, in iCloud and apps. Okay, I can do all of that. I can save it as a PDF. Okay, I can save it as an image or as a project. Okay, so once I've chosen what I want to do with it, I just click on export and it's gone. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. So let's go to, let's say I want to send it to YouTube, and then I got demo, I got the description. It's going to say this project was created by with Explain Everything interactive whiteboard for iPad. The category is education. I can post it to Twitter as well, and I just click on export. If I'm happy with all of this, it's going public. In fact, let me make it private because I don't want this to go public yet. So I'm gonna make it private and click on export, and it's going, it's being compressed. And there you go, 0% uploading to YouTube. Okay, I think because it's done quickly, I was gonna cancel it if it's just gonna take forever. So there we go. Link to movie uploading success. Link to movie on YouTube is that one. It's been posted to Twitter, and I just click OK, and that's done. Okay, so that's been posted, but I've made it private. Okay, so let's just go to my YouTube and see if it's now there. So there is my YouTube and my channel. I could have just gone through to video manager, and there we go, demo C, demo EE 20 seconds. It was just the one slide. Okay, it was just the one slide which was posted. So there is a video. Means that you can record what you're doing on the screen. So now I am recording, now recording. Okay, if I stop that, okay, so coming back to the iPad, if I click on there, then that's the save button. Okay, save that. If I click on here, then it's taking me out. Okay, so now demo explain everything is right there. Okay, but I wanted to show you something else quickly. So if I click on here, I can actually go into Evernote, and I can choose, say, mathematics. I want a maths paper, and I want the November AQA GCSE 2014, and there's the question paper. It's in PDF and it's being imported in, and there it is. I'm gonna choose it, and the document is loading. It doesn't take a long time, it's quite fast. There, it's done, 24 pages. Okay, so now all the pages are in. I can zoom in there, and that's my front page, and I can go to page 2 and I zoom in again, that's the formula. Okay, and I can go to third page, and there's my first question. So I can start working out these. If I click on the writing tool and I choose that, and because the writing is in black, I'm gonna choose maybe red or blue, okay, to do my writing. So Anna wants to know the colors of cars in the car park. Brian wants to find out what students think about school dinners, and Carl wants to test people's reaction time. Here are 4 data collection methods. So I can start writing my answers here. Answers here. I can still zoom in and out. I can still add shapes if I want to. So I want to add an arrow just to show, put emphasis maybe on that, okay, during my explanation. Or I can use the laser tool when I'm reading just to show. I could make this bigger, okay, then use the laser tool to show where I'm reading. Okay, so I think that's about it. Then obviously when I'm done, I can save it, Okay, so let's say explain everything too, and I've saved it. Okay, so that was importing from Evernote, but you can also import from, say, G Drive and My Drive. Okay, and say I want physics and I want to import something that's an untitled document. I'll say I want, let's see what I can get. Maybe I want the AS specification just to explain it. Okay, there it is. I'm going to import it now. Loading document. The document has been loaded. Okay, 97 pages. Can you believe that? All 97 pages. Let's go to page 20, and there is a question. Let's zoom in. It's a question on calculating, I think this one is on moments. Yeah, it's calculating moments. The moment of a force times the perpendicular distance from the line of action of the force to the point. Okay, so that's the diagram. Right, so I think I've got this one already, so I'm gonna say no, I'm not going to import that, otherwise I'll have two of them. Okay, going back to this here, just to show you a different template. Black is quite a good background to work from, and now it's got white. Okay, so great background to work from when you're explaining. I like this one quite a lot, and that's what I mostly use. Okay, so again, I'm not going to save that. And just to show you one more thing before we move on to another video, I'm just going to show you one more thing, which is on the desktop here, you've got explain everything compressor. So if you click on that, the compressor, let me just close that, I don't need that anymore. You can put your projects, you can drag and drop them into here so that they are compressed to save space on the computer. Okay, so I think I'll move on to the other one in another video, otherwise this one is gonna become too long. So let me stop here and I'll meet you in the next video.